Hey, what's going on, savages? You already know who it is. It's the sweatiest savage on the internet, your boy Mikey Savage 21, bringing you another segment of Testify Talks, the segment where I literally talk about any and everything. And today we're going to be doing another faith-based topic, and we're going to be talking about, is drinking a sin? Now, as I had mentioned in my other previous videos, this is basically a series of faith-based topics where I take some of the misconceptions and some of the questions that I see a lot of teenagers and adults asking within the church world. And we're going to be doing these topics leading up to Good Friday. First, we talked about how to grow closer to God in 2017. Second, we talked about, is masturbation a sin? And then, of course, last week we talked about the misconceptions about interracial dating, and I had my man Dez HD Social on it. And today we're going to be talking about, is drinking a sin? All right, so let's jump straight into the topic. All right, so is drinking a sin? Short answer, no. Drinking is not a sin, but here are two ways in which it can become a sin. The first way can be found in Ephesians chapter 5 verses 17 through 18, and I'm going to be reading from the English Standard Version, and it says, "Therefore do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is, and do not get drunk with wine, for that is debauchery, but be filled with the Spirit." This is basically saying, do not be foolish and get drunk. So that's our first way of where drinking can become a sin, is if you let it consume you and you get drunk. Now, some might argue, well, it's talking about wine. Here it's talking about all form of alcoholic beverages, or it could be talking about anything in general. Do not get drunk with anything, because that leads to foolishness and that leads to debauchery as well, but instead be filled with the Holy Spirit. So if you like to drink on a consistent basis, maybe you want to think about pacing yourself and not getting drunk, or as some people would say, S-faced it all day, every day. Maybe you want to just take a step back and not let that alcohol consume you or control your life, because we all know when you get drunk, your inhibitions are low and you make very bad, stupid decisions there. And again, it says, do not be foolish, but understand what the will of the Lord is. His will for us does not involve us drinking consistently. Our answers are never going to come from the bottom of a bottle. All that's going to lead to is heartache. And so the second way it can be a sin can be found in Romans 13:1. And again, I'm reading from the English Standard Version, and it says, "Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God." Some of you might not like Donald Trump. You might not like his ways. You might not like him personally. You might even think he's the worst president we've ever had. However, God has put him in authority, and it is said, let us be subject to the governing authority. So you might not like Donald Trump, you might respect Donald Trump, but there and again, he is an authority and he has been instituted by God. He did not win the election on his own. God allowed him to win the election. So in this case, people put laws in place to protect us from things. Everybody might say, oh, well, why is the drinking age 21, 22? It should be lower. If you are currently a teenager or you are under the age of 21 and you're drinking, you are committing a sin right now, because our laws say that you have to be at least above the age of 21 older to drink and to consume alcohol. So if you're consuming alcohol right now and you're under the age, you're committing a sin because you're not subjecting yourself to the governing authorities, because again, God has instituted these people over us, and ultimately they answer to him at the end of the day, whether they like it or not. But he has put laws in his place as well, because he's trying to protect us. So that has been it for the video, guys. Again, this is just a quick little video talking about, is drinking a sin? I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think about this topic? And make sure you come back next week, where hopefully I will have a special guest on, and we're going to talk about what is true worship or holy worship within the church setting. Thank you as always, and remember, as I always say, become a savage, stay a savage, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace out, y'all.